We are live. We are live. I think we're live. Oh boy, my hair. I didn't realize it was this bad. Oh well. I need a haircut. This is my COVID hair. First thing I'm going to do when I get out of lockup. I'll tell you what, being self quarantined or whatever the heck, staying here at the house for over 7 months now, I've got a new appreciation. A lot of times when a criminal, like somebody who, I don't know, embezzled money or whatever, they're given like home confinement, right? And you think, home confinement, that's not a punishment. But I guess it really is. I know that now. You got to walk a mile in their shoes, right? Okay, so here we are. Here I am anyway. I might have to, let's see. Can I get all of that in there? Oh my God, what have I done? Okay, there we go. Because that's pretty good. Okay, so who all's here? This light is blinding. Oh, I still can't read. I'm sorry. I apologize. I know I saw Sherry there. Well, glad you could make it. So this is the mess that I left a few days ago. And I stepped back and looked at it. And, from 20 feet away, it looks almost interesting. But there's a few things I think I'm going to go ahead and change on it. So I might as well go ahead and get started. I think I'll start with some black paint just to change some of the outlines and stuff. Again, this isn't really black. It's by Milo Art Supplies. It's really charcoal or some very dark color. I like these old brushes when they get a little bit abused, and their bristles aren't, like they're worn down. Like this brush probably used to be that long, seriously. I've got some that are worn down to just stubbles. And they make very special marks. I don't think you can buy brushes like that. So, maybe you can. Maybe I don't know. But I don't think you can. Now, you see how it started breaking up right there? Obviously, I could come back in and make that solid, but I like it like that. That's somewhat intentional. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of hoping it would run out of paint at some point. I kind of sort of don't like that. I kind of wanted it to end there, but it's not that big a deal. It doesn't have to be perfect. Variety. The spice of life, the spice of paintings, right? So what am I going to do for this nose? I think something like, just kind of like that. Just kind of the indication of a nose. I've already decided I'm going to make this mouth bigger, like way over here like this. Okay, we'll figure that out in a minute. Maybe okay. All right, so I also decided that I want to change the background. And I've got some, where did it go? Is this it? I've got some house paint here. Yeah, I'm going to use this blue. It's called Brilliant Blue. is the name of the paint. If you decide you like it and want to get some. And all of these are the Behr, Behr, Marquee brand. I guess Marquee's style or whatever of Behr. They make a million paints. So, anyway, I have a theory, a hypothesis, I suppose, that today's house paints are probably about the same quality as artist grade acrylics were 60 years ago. I could be wrong about that, but I mean, I might be very wrong about that. I don't know. I just have that's my theory. Maybe it just makes me feel better to think that. One downside of keeping your brushes in water is, I guess, it's a wicking action that will suck water up into the ferrule, and so you think you've gotten all the water out of the brush, but you haven't. Which, if you don't mind some drips and stuff on your paintings, it can kind of work with you. But when you're trying not to get any drips, it's not a good thing. Okay. See, there it goes. Lots and lots of water in that brush. Just learn to work with it. Here comes a drip. There it goes. I think it's going to try. Let's see if it manages to. I don't really mind. I'm going to let it happen. Just let it happen. See what happens. One thing you might want to do too is, see, like I always keep a few. I mean, this isn't really my studio. My studio's out in the garage, but the garage got flooded, and then there's a problem with squirrels, and so I've got to rehab my garage back into the studio so I can get all my stuff moved back out there. But out there, where I don't even care about the floor or the wall or anything getting paint on it, I keep, canvases that aren't finished paintings. I keep them hanging around where I'm painting. And if I've got extra paint on my brush and no place to put it, instead of doing it on the wall, I might mark it on a canvas or something. And sometimes they collect drips and splashes that happen accidentally. And that just, puts more paint on there for me to work with later, more information, whatever, because they're not finished paintings. So. Yeah, I look forward to getting my studio reclaimed because for a couple of reasons. I never intended to paint in my living room, because as hard as you try, if you do paint in your living room or your bedroom or wherever the heck, you will most like getting paint all over the floor. Now, give me 1 second while I try to clean this up. Just 1 second. Well, it's almost futile. Oh well. But you end up getting paint on the floor, and then you gotta buy a new floor. Which I kind of need a new floor anyway, but I'm hoping I can just rehab the existing floor. You know, this brush is a particular size. That's about the size it is. I mean, that's a little bit fatter, but the point is, if you're making, uh, marks with it, you're going to get the same size marks. It's something to be aware of. You might want to try to put some variety, into the marks that it makes, intentionally. Okay, and then the mouth. Yeah, I got paint all over me. Okay, so then the mouth, yeah. And back to the red. Actually, I wanted red orange. It's like how many? Some of y'all want to see what I'm mixing. I don't have two cameras, but I'm just mixing a little orange with a little red. It's not a special. It's not some special formula. It's like I don't. I just mix them up till I get what I think I like. That's how you're going to learn. I mean, you can take all the courses you want, but experimenting with your own paints is how you're going to learn. Because you're going to figure out stuff that nobody's taught you. You're going to figure out things like you're going to go, wow, nobody ever showed me that, because they don't know how to do it yet. You got to show them. Now, there's a nice drip. I like that. Maybe he's a sloppy eater or something. Okay, I put out way too much paint. I'm going to come back in with my teeth, his teeth, and some white. And sometimes I'll just put the paint, if I can get it to come out. Sometimes I'll just put the paint right on the brush, like that. And I'm trying not to get into this red, which isn't easy. I don't have the steadiest hands anymore. But I'll probably put some more white on there. I don't know. Maybe bring these teeth down even. Okay, I gotta put this out here. I was trying to avoid that. I keep putting more paint on my palette than I really need, and then so I got into that red. That's kind of okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter. This is a very primitive painting. Very, I don't know the word, crude. Okay. What do I got there? I got some paint on here. All right, so let me take a step back here, see what we got. Huh. Well, okay. I don't know what I can do. Hmm. Maybe I like that better. I don't know. It's one of those days. I think I'll put some red in here. Probably can't even see that red. Put some white. I think I'll. Don't like that. Oh boy. Yeah, it's all right. Paint over it if I want to. Oh, here's some white. What do I got on here? I don't even know. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay. All right. Well, I got a lot of other stuff I got to get done today, so I think I'm going to call that. I think I'm going to call it quits for today. I will be back tomorrow. You can always do that slapping technique with brushes that Bob Ross used to do. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, well, in my studio, you're absolutely right. And I actually do that. If nobody knows what she's talking about, doing the slapping thing that Bob Ross did. Of course, he was working with oils. And you get paint everywhere when you do that. So, if you're in your living room, you might not want to do that. But on his easel, he, this one of the legs of the easel, he'd just take his brush when he wanted it to be dry, to have a dry brush, and didn't want to grab a fresh one, I guess, or maybe he was just showing off. But he'd take that brush that had, that had been in, I guess, paint thinner, and then he would just slap it a bunch of times on the leg of on the leg of the easel, and yeah, I draw them out that way sometimes. Sort of. I mean, I don't paint on an easel. I just paint on the wall and stuff. So what else we got here? You can always, okay. Yeah, hi Sue. I think you got here a couple minutes late. You might have missed most of it. Hello from France. Hello from France. Yeah. Wow, that's cool. All right. I will see y'all later. Tomorrow. If you ain't doing nothing, if you're locked up like me, come back and we'll work on a different painting. Okay? Maybe we'll start a whole new painting. That might be fun. I'll see you then. 2:00 tomorrow. 2:00 my time. 5 a.m. in Brisbane, Australia. Sorry about that. Probably early morning in France too. I don't really know. No, I guess it'd be late evening. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.